Hello everybody, my name is Jamesie Ghost, and welcome to Medieval Chronicles. This game I found on Game Jill, and it's also new. There's really no mention about it, other than that you play as a character named Dreg, and you're trying to solve a murder. A murder. Or maybe not really just a murder, it could just be an accident. Who knows? It's a summoning that Dreg has to put the pieces together. Now, this game was made by Visant J, I believe I said that right, because it kind of looked like an I at the end, but I'm pretty sure it's a J. So anyway, other than that, I know nothing else about this game, but I know there was another text game, which you guys seemed to enjoy when I did the monster porn. So, what is worse? To be the one who is gone. Oh, I didn't get a chance! We have been waiting for over half an hour. If you ask me this whole... Calm down, Richard. Nobody asked you to be here. Feel free to leave if you are that impatient. I'm not very good with voice impressions, but I'm going to give it my best. Tisk. I seriously can't believe you are letting him do this, Martha. I'm doing this for his sake, whether you see it that way or not. And there's still Silent Jack over there. I apologize on behalf of my colleague, Miss Fiona April. Let me try again. Let me try this again.
No worries, my lady. It is a common reaction from those who do not believe in the supernatural.
God, she sounds snobby. So does he, though. Just,
Please do not worry, Madam Augustus. It is a genuine psychic. And all your questions will be answered.
I swear if it wasn't for him, I would never set a foot in a place like this. Mysterious voice. Ah, but if you don't try to get out of your comfort zone, my friend. Oh my god, it's a lady. Oh, well, we'll go with it. Then I pity you, who would not be able to see beyond his sight.
Madam Augustus!
Smoke and mirrors. What are you gonna do next? Pull a rabbit from inside that hairdo? Richard. I do not care for his opinion, since he is not my client. Mr. John March, I believe. Oh, so Silent Jack is Mr. March. Madam Augustus. Weren't you supposed to come along with your wife? I thought she was the one who wanted to meet your mother, did she not? My wife passed away a couple of weeks ago. The stairs broke under her weight, and she fell to her death.
Eh? What? I am so sorry to hear this.
I see. So then, why are you here? I need to talk with my wife. I need to know who killed her. Oh. I thought you said the stairs broke. The house was new, and so was everything in it. Things don't crumble on their own. Sigh. John doesn't accept the fact that it was an accident despite police investigation. So why don't you do your mumbo-jumbo, give him his peace so he can get back to work? Nobody believes me, so Psychic, can you contact Roseanne's spirit or not? Your feelings are strong. Very well, I can get you in contact with the spirits. Your feelings are strong. No, wait. Your strong feelings, they are. Everybody, take your place. We are about to begin. Actually, I wonder how that would sound with Yoda.
Take your places, everybody. About to begin, we are. Good. Relax now, everyone, and think about the spirit going to call. Mr. March, I hope you brought something with you along that dear deceased.
I don't know. I haven't watched Star Wars in a while, but I know. A little bit. Yes. This was my wife's diary. It even has the letters in them that we used to write before we got married. Maybe I should stop the Yoda, just in case I make some people very angry. Very angry. That's perfect. I should warn you, this better not be a fake-out. I know a lot of lawyers. The spirits are fickle and barely leave the spirit realm, but with strong emotions. They will be attracted to our world like magnets, so remember her as best as you can. That That won't be an issue. She's so beautiful.
Now then, everyone, please close your eyes and think about Roseanne March. Oh, child who left this world, hear the cries of those who loved you and show them the truth.
What?
She is here. I can see her. A tall woman, rosy hair, topaz eyes. She is wearing the bracelet that Miss June herself made as a marriage gift.
I never told anyone it was handmade.
She remembers Richard warning her not to break his friend's heart.
What? How did you?
And her husband. Her husband!
Yes? What about me?
Something is not right. She keeps mentioning betrayal.
I knew it. Her death was not an accident.
But what is this?
The spirit is unstable. Something is causing her to writhe in pain.
What? Why?
Hey! You stop that! You are making him worse!
I speak the truth. The spirit is in pain. What do we have caught here is a vengeful spirit. It's in pain. It's in pain.
So did someone kill her? Roseanne, if you can hear me, tell me, who killed you?
Stop, you fool. You do not speak with the vengeful spirit directly.
Roseanne, who killed you?
Oh, and...
Me?
Spirit be gone! I brought my lucky spirit be gone spring!
What the hell?
Madam?
I'm okay now. The wrath of the spirit was more intense than I was prepared for.
Hey, where's John?
Hey,
Oh, wait, nope. Wrong picture.
Hey, Martha! June?
John! Oh. Together.
Forever.
Did he?
It seems he belongs with the spirits now.
Okay. I have no idea if that song was actually a produced song by a different artist, so I'm going to just take away the sound from that one just in case, because you never know.
Hey, did you hear? The guy who fell through the window was pushed by a ghost.
Right. And I guess a gremlin ate all the cookies last night, which I was saving from my banana cult meeting.
Let me just praise the banana lord. We sacrificed blood of a goat.
I already said I was sorry, and I'm being serious here. I have a knack for detecting the supernatural. And this place is oozing with supernatural juices. Juices, huh? Dude, phrasing. What's wrong? I sense a presence. What? I sense a terribly dark being nearby. Really? It is coming up. Prepare yourself for the most horrific thing you have ever seen. Oh, could it be the banana cultists that have come for the cookies? Oh, it's Dreg. Ugh, scares. No, wait. He sounds really... I mean, like, look at his face. Look at that face. He just does not look happy at all. Ugh, stairs. Why can't people live on the ground floor like normal? Damn architects. But bro, what is that? That is a hate pool. It is similar to a whirlpool, but it only pulls in happiness and hopes in its pitch dark belly. I feel like someone is talking trash about me. Joke's on them. I hit rock bottom ages ago. You are so depressing. Well, I should get in there and see what the case is about. Left click on the mouse. Okay, got it. Thanks. Right click to open menu and save. Okay, thanks. Is there a way I can actually turn off? Oh, okay, here we go. Well, there we go then. We'll have it like still too loud. There we go. We'll go with that. Thanks. Save. 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 I don't know how long this game is gonna be, but holy crap. Okay, can I? Ah, okay. I just click again. All right, so I can't really use this. I can't push buttons. So let's just inspect this. Interact with it. No. That's it. No. Okay. No. Maybe I want to sit down. Maybe I want to sit down. I'm tired of those stairs. Maybe I'll talk to the banana cult. Are you a ghost? Not sure. I can't pass through walls, but I've never felt alive either. Did you eat my cookies? I'm part of the banana cult. Please don't eat me. Give me cookies and I'll spare your life. I will consider it and let you know by dinner time if you don't have my cookies, mother. Sorry, sir. Please show your ID before proceeding. Any clue you collect will be shown in the upper right corner of the screen. Click on the clue icon to activate it. Talking to someone with an activated clue will give more information about the clue. Badge was added to the clues. Click on the badge and talk to the guard again to get a different result. Okay, here I go. Gonna talk to him now. Let's see. Officer Dreg Morris. That's me. Wait, aren't you the guy who is either depressing or being depressed? Sometimes I spice things up with a small amount of suicidal. Whatever, you can come in. Officers Polly and Tira are already at the scene. Thanks. You know what, I'm just gonna hold this close to my mouth like this. No. Why would I ever do that?
Have you ever been too nice and ended up in a situation which could have been avoided if you were just an asshole?
What is this nice you speak of? I only know dark, depressing thoughts. What the hell? I'm just going to stay monotone throughout this entire time. Holy crap. Are you a guy or a girl?
Hurry up and summon the ghost already.
I keep telling you, a strong attachment to the person in question for it to work.
What exactly are you planning to do when the ghost is summoned?
Isn't it obvious? I am going to arrest it for first-degree murder.
Okay, Drag. The only thing being murdered here is logic.
I am going to be the first cop who arrested a ghost successfully. A car ghost.
People like you are the reason God invented the plague.
Oh, Dreg, good timing, as always. Can I sacrifice you and summon the ghost in your body or something?
That won't work.
You are right, even ghosts probably don't want anything to do with him.
If you're done fantasizing about my death, I appreciate it if you can give me the details of what happened here.
How'd you guess? A ghost pushed some guy out of the window with its ghostly magical powers.
What?
Right. I should start from the beginning.
Flashback mode.
So, what do you think? Want to hunt ghosts together?
Zira, have you ever done an actual police work since you arrived?
Yes. Can't you see? I am summoning the ghost for interrogation.
Tara, such the place for clues. Now.
Ugh. You are not the boss of me.
Stare.
Alright, fine. Just stop looking at me with those puppy eyes.
Do I have puppy eyes?
They look like demon eyes to me.
That's right, Kira. Tira. That's right, Tira, so you better behave yourself. Finally, some peace and... Marvelous! Simply marvelous! Oh, who are you? Dr. Sai.
This will make for a great addition to my book, once I start writing it, of course.
Why is the goddamn psychologist here? I better check this out. I don't want him touching anything or getting excited. What's excited mean? I'm gonna touch this piano. I can't touch this piano. Are you a part of the banana cult? Where do you live? Constant despair.
I wonder if I can get a brain sample if I ask nicely enough.
Over my dead body, please.
Oh, Dreg! Well, knowing you, I might receive sooner than I expected.
Why are you here? You're the psychologist. Not a good one at that.
Budget cutbacks? Besides, I always admire dead people. They do not complain when I poke them with a stick.
You poke alive people too? Never mind. So what's the deal with these words?
I'm still looking into it, but I am fairly certain this was a simple accident. I will apologize to Officer Tira later.
Wait, an accident?
Yes, it seems the window was already weathered and weak, which broke easily when Mr. March crashed through it.
Couldn't someone have just messed with the window?
I'm still inspecting, but if they were true, this would have been planned months ago with the knowledge that the window will weaken.
That does seem highly unlikely.
Admit it already!
What now? Oh, this guy looks like he's smart. Ollie is his name.
Oh crap, I missed it! Hey now, I keep telling you, I had nothing to do with today. I was just tagging along.
I was just trying to make John accept his wife's death. I had nothing to do with him falling. I will have the truth out before this day ends. I don't know what kind of voice accents I'm giving them. I'm just doing it. I'm going along with everything that I see.
Sigh. I better go before Polly talks him to death.
Good luck. Looks like I will have to increase the pressure.
Are you mad because I ate your ice cream this morning?
That was you?
No, wait. That was you?
By the way, it had a note attached. Something about how your wife loves you, and I don't know. I threw it away.
Don't go half-reading other people's notes. I at least have the decency to read it completely.
So I can hear you across the rooms. What are you bellyaching about?
Very well, meet my two prime suspects. Mr. Richard May, an equal partner of Mr. March's wood furnishing.
I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with John's murder. We started as business partners, but became close friends.
The way you guys dress, you're furniture salesman? And Miss Martha June, Mr. March's deceased wife's friend, and the only one who brought everyone here. Please, I was just trying to help John get over Rosanna's death. Yeah, well, you both are the only close ones to the victim present while this bizarre murder happens.
Sigh believes it was... Oh, Sigh, I get it. Sigh. Sigh believes it was an accident, and Tira's doing her own thing as usual.
Whatever the case, I cannot allow these two to leave just yet. I'm going to look around some more. Since you are here, you should also start investigating and talking to the witnesses.
Sounds like a plan. So let me wrap my head around this. First, Tira claims the guy was done in by a vengeful spirit. Second, the doctor thinks it was an accident caused by the worn window. Third, Polly thinks it was one of the two people March knew who were present during the incident. And fourth, banana cultists are still a thing, and they are definitely dangerous people. Don't eat their cookies. I don't know how today will end, but I am certain of one thing. This case is filled with high spirits. Ha 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 ha.
You can now talk to people and interact with the environment to collect clues. Collect all clues to start the next stage of the investigation. Incident report has been added to the clues. Detailed information about the clues can be accessed by the clicking of the upper left corner of the icon on the screen. Similarly, you can check profiles of all the people involved in the case, but you would need to talk to the witnesses to add their profiles. Join March and drag Morris after they have been added to the profiles. How's my fast talking going?
Who made these candles? They are still going since last night. Better put them in my dark, depressing room. This one is filled with forbidden items. There's a spoon that always spills food and a love potion for frogs.
That's pretty cool.
Random voodoo garbage. Is that a doll version of me in there with needles all over? That's metal. What's up? Find anything?
I'm not talking to you until you reimburse me on my ice cream. Do you know how hard it is to get one of those ice cold?
Fine, I will pay you for it in installments. What is your opinion on a 12-month plan?
How poor are you? Let me guess. All the money goes into alcohol, doesn't it?
Alright, fine. I will also write you a love note to replace the one your wife wrote.
That will create more misunderstandings. Just forget it. Talk to me only when you have clues to show me. Polly Abbott added to the profiles. Okay, well then, I can't really talk to or do anything there, so maybe I should just inspect this window.
This is the window March fell through. I should compare with my other clues to learn more about it.
Okay, can we... No? Can't inspect the glass? I think that would probably be a good thing to check. Or do we just talk to people? By the way, how have you been? Still channeling your misguided hatred towards the post office?
I'm getting better, I think. I beat post office workers only half to death now.
Good. That means your sessions are working. How do you feel about participating in a group therapy next time?
Unless you want to lose your other patients, I would suggest against it.
A fair point. Well, if you find any clues you want to discuss, feel free to talk to me. So I have a problem then with post offices.
There's a horrible and ugly monster trapped in this crystal ball. Oh wait, it's just my reflection.
Alright, so how about you?
Greetings, Miss.
It's June, Martha June. I am close friend of Mr. and Mrs. March. Well, was.
I am Dreg Morris, the king of bad decision makers.
Just so you know, I had nothing to do with John's death. In fact,
Yes, you what? You loved him.
Nothing. I was a close friend of Roseanne since college days, so the couple meant a lot to me.
I see.
The one you should be looking at is that Richard May. He claims to be John's friend, but he's still all about money. Officer Polly is right to suspect him, as he will do anything for money, even murder.
I will take it into consideration. That long pause while introducing herself means she is hiding something. I will have to show some proof to make her open up.
Alright, so there's profiles here I can actually check. Mr. Marsh died last night when he fell from the 5th floor, killing him instantly. Speculations suggest it was either an accident, murder, or a paranormal activity. Okay, so then what about this? John March, he's dead. Martha June claims that Richard May wants the business to himself and would use any means necessary for it, even murder. Alright, so where is he at? Where are you?
Working hard, I hope.
That's an insult, hearing those words come from your mouth. Even walking around is hard work compared to your work.
What can I say? Drinking all night is not exactly energetic.
So stop drinking.
I'd rather die.
I can arrange that. Just give me a hammer and your head for 5 minutes.
It will have to wait until I destroy the post office.
Whatever, unless you have clues to discuss, stop bothering me and suffer in a corner.
Why don't you go take a look at that crystal ball over there? I saw some pretty weird So what's a lady like you doing in a place like this? That's me hitting on you.
Excuse me, are you flirting with me?
No, I'm saying that this place is too nice for someone like you. Ooh! Ooh! Burn.
How rude! I, Fiona April, am a tourist guide for supernatural spots. I frequent this place more than you think. Would you like a tour of a real haunted house?
No need. I live in one. So how are you related to this messy ghost murder?
I was the one who introduced Mr. March's deceased wife, Roseanne, to Madame Augusta several weeks ago. We made reservations for last night to summon the ghost of March's mother to talk to her. But I was surprised when March told us she died and he had Madame Augusta summon her spirit instead. I never knew she died since we received the payment, but only now I found out that Miss June was the one who made the payment.
I see. I highly doubt she could tell me more unless it is about supernatural things. Oh, this must be the old lady, Madame Augustus.
Dragmores, we finally meet.
I saw that you have a doll of me. Is that I see the bed too. Is that like a sex thing? Are you aroused? You have heard of me.
Of course, the spirits go haywire around you. It seems they are strangely attracted and repelled at the same time in your presence.
He looks scared. Let's just change that. Hold on. There. Now you can see his surprised look. That's my surprise face.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I don't wish to tempt fate by meddling with affairs beyond spirits. Or beyond my sight. Still, she has a sex doll of me.
What about March? Did you not attempt to toy with his fate with your mumbo-jumbo?
Leave what you must, but my powers are real, and the spirit summoned last night was indeed of his wife.
So you believe that the ghost killed him?
I don't know, but one thing is certain, that spirit is in pain. It was vengeful, and for whatever reason it took it out on Mr. March.
Stay seated. I may have questions for you later about that sex doll.
I have time to spare, and a bed to go with it.
Oh, there's something below this chair. I did not see that coming. It's a book. No, wait. It's a diary? I'm gonna read it. Maybe it's about my life. This is the diary of March's dead wife. It seems it fell down in the confusion. The last entry in the diary is, "Oh, my love, how excited I am that we can finally get to meet your mother. I can't wait for us all to be together forever."
How long do I have to wait here? I have important meetings to attend.
I believe they can wait, considering your business partner died and all.
He was a good friend, but just so you know, I missed my father's funeral to close a business deal.
I wasn't aware that furnishing was such a giant business.
The furnishing is just one of my many businesses, so if you are thinking that I killed John for his money, you are dead wrong.
So if not for money, why did you kill him?
Wait, that came out wrong. What am I saying? What I am saying is that I had nothing to do with John's death. It must be June.
Yeah, I heard when you were talking to Polly. Why do you suspect the lady?
Well, she is the one who organized today's event, and even paid that psychic too. I was invited at the very last minute.
Very well. Stay here for now. I may have questions for you later.
Do I have a choice? Just hurry up.
Alright, So, I think I know what to do here. Let's try this. Let's see if this will make her crack. Hey, so I found Mrs. March's diary.
Oh, John brought it along to better bond with Roseanne's spirit.
Yeah, well, I hope her ghost won't haunt me for reading it, but I did find something interesting.
Eh?
Ahem, my loving husband, I am so glad that we could all be friends again after what Martha did.
Oh.
I am glad you forgave her for trying to break off the wedding. You must understand she was young, and so were we.
Did you had to make a female voice?
Ah, I missed my chance, I'm sorry.
It was oddly disturbing hearing you speak.
I'm a dedicated man when it comes to useless stuff. Now mind telling me what that was all about?
Yes, I am a very dedicated man. Sigh. It's true, I used to have a crush on John myself.
I wasn't aware that the furnishing department business was a lady attraction magnet. I should buy stocks.
But I got over it soon after. It took some time, but we finally got over it and had became friends again, just like the diary said.
Why were you crushing on your best friend's boyfriend?
I don't know, I just thought maybe their relationship wasn't deep enough. But then again, I was young and stupid. But Roseanne was very understanding. She held on to me despite my mistakes, and we ended up closer than ever.
I see. Women. I don't simply understand them.
How about this wastebasket? Hey, I am looking in this trash can. You'll have to look for your dignity elsewhere.
Is your dignity in the trash can? You'll have to dig pretty deep.
Ooh, a diary. Anything about her nightly adventures?
I think I'm gonna keep this away from you. Also, I am canceling my next appointment until I can get those words out of my mind.
What about you?
Hey, I found the victim's wife diary. March was using it to summon her.
Interesting. Let me see. This could shed some light on our case.
What are these?
Love letters? Yeah, the husband and wife used to write to each other before they got married.
Interesting. Check out the ones sent by the husband. They are written in the backs of shipping invoices.
He was probably saving office supplies. What's your point?
Do the maths, you idiot. Do these numbers appear off to you?
You already are aware with my vengeful grudge against the devil's arithmetic.
It means someone within the business was falsifying the records and funneling the money.
Money laundering? But who?
Who else? I bet Mr. May was the one doing it, and March was literally carrying the proof around. This is great. Now I have a solid motive for murder. I can't wait to hold this smug face to jail. By the way, don't go showing these letters to May until I have him secured, or else he could go back and destroy the records to save himself.
But these invoices don't mention who wrote them. What if March was the one funneling money? So did you find anything about the blood words written so horrifyingly on the floor?
Ah, yes. Well, I tasted it.
Ew.
It's not real blood.
How do you even know that? What blood tastes like? You know what? I don't even want to know.
It is definitely some chemical compound, but I can't exactly determine what it is, or how it did happen.
But doesn't this contradict with your theory that this was an accident?
I think it was set up by the psychic for some dramatic effect, as it served no purpose in the March's death.
I should look for more information on the chemical used.
Bloody words added to the clues. Okay, so then, that was interesting. No? Okay, what if I talk to you then? The way I see it, the bloody words did not serve any purpose in aiding March's death, so it could have been used for dramatic effect.
I don't think you can tell me any more.
What about you? It was probably done in effort to pin March's murder on the ghost, but that is just my opinion. What about you?
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or rather, the giant bloody words.
I didn't have anything to do with it, I swear.
But what does together forever mean? I thought you could enlighten me since you were close to the couple.
Oh, it was a tagline at the wedding. John's deceased mother believed in eternal love. I guess it is related to that.
Until she died, of course. What details can you give me about her death?
Well, it happened several weeks ago. John and Roseanne recently bought a new house, but the stairs were not built properly, it seems. Witnesses claimed it broke when she was climbing up and lost her balance, and crushed her head, first breaking her neck.
And Mr. March believed it was murder?
Yes, despite police investigation claiming it was an accident, he never backed down on his theory, but there was never any proof founding support.
So he decided to ask the person herself.
You must understand, he loved her. He was desperate. If there was a chance, we had to try.
Yeah, well, it is always said that love is anxious or stupid. I forget which one.
If both husband and wife died in accidents, this will be a crazy coincidence, and a bit romantic.
The hell kind of romance novels are you reading? What are your thoughts about the death of March's wife?
I have been thinking too, and what if March was telling the truth? What if his wife really was killed by someone, and that someone was afraid that March will sooner or later find the truth?
So this someone killed March, too, to hide his original crime?
Precisely.
But the wife's death was ruled out as an accident.
I'm thinking of reopening that case once we get back. Knowing what we now know could make a difference.
I see.
I talked to her.
Yeah, let us assume you are right about the ghost. Why would the wife kill her husband if he was the one trying to find her killer?
Isn't it obvious? They were lovers. She wanted him to join her in the afterlife.
You are saying she killed him out of love?
Didn't you notice those big words, together forever? She wanted to spend eternity with him.
This only holds true if her death was really an accident. If so, then March's efforts were in vain.
I already mentioned that this window was worn out and as a result broke easily when March crashed through it.
Did you find something more?
Upon closer inspection, I found some dead bugs, which appears to be termites.
Termites? So this place has termites?
Remember, I said that the window would need months to wear out this much. With termites, the timeline is reduced to weeks.
It still doesn't fit our timeline since the wife wasn't dead yet.
Of course, there is always a possibility that this was a crazy coincidence.
That is for me to decide. Thanks, Doc. Didn't think you could actually be useful.
You are most welcome. What about this?
Hey, Doc, tell me more about this chair.
Okay. So I've been fiddling around with the chair, and it turns out it was a simple spring mechanism inside.
Springs? So the chair was meant to shake?
Yes, I am guessing our psychic is not being completely honest with us.
So then, did she set it up so that Mr. March would be thrown out?
Nope, the chair went haywire because most of its inner parts were destroyed by termites.
Termites again? Maybe we should have this whole place checked for them.
Unless our psychic was planning this murder weeks ahead, I highly doubt it was intentional.
Both the window and chair were affected by termites, which resulted in March's death. If this is truly a coincidence, then fate must really hate this guy.
Whichever, it is still more plausible than Officer Lawford's ghost theory.
So Madame Augustus told me about her flickering light effects and shaking chairs.
She did! Just so you know, Madame Augustus' powers are real, but people don't believe it until they see something flashy. In fact, the psychic business has been real slow, except with the regulars. Mrs. March... I clicked a button. My bad.
You don't know the effects to regulars.
It's a marketing pitch. Once they reeled in, no need to be flashy next time.
Tell me about Mrs. March's visit.
Well, she approached me weeks ago looking for a discreet psychic to summon her mother-in-law's spirit. Money was not an issue, and she was looking for an authentic one, so I introduced her to Madame Augustus. Madame Augustus rarely gets new customers nowadays, so she put on a good flashy show for her. Unfortunately, her bond with the spirit was not strong enough, which is why an appointment for last night was set with her husband present.
Why so late? If business was slow, couldn't she have gotten an earlier appointment?
Excuse me.
She claimed she needed time to convince her husband, as he was not as spiritual as her.
Any idea why she wanted to summon her mother-in-law? Usually people will avoid doing that.
Don't know. The spirit never came, so she never revealed the reason behind it.
Something about the summoning bugs me, but what?
I have a few theories, but I'm not really sure yet. Give you this. Yeah, give you this. No. What about this? Alright, maybe I should actually just show him the diary then. Ah, okay, so I had to give Tira the blood. Hey, how did you check out those giant blood words written on the floor? Pretty spooky, right?
Sorry to disappoint you, but Sai has already found out that it isn't blood, but some red chemical compound.
Aww, that's not good for my ghost theory. Wait, did you say chemical?
Yes, what about it?
Hold on a sec. I found these rags in the garbage.
They're red. The culprit must have used these to write the giant words. Why did you not bring it up earlier?
Because they didn't smell of blood, and I was sure that those words were written with blood. Besides, in case you haven't noticed, the chemical has long since dried up. I was in the garbage for days or weeks. Oh, it was in the garbage.
Well, technically, you could still be in the garbage for days or weeks, for all I care.
What if I bring this up to you?
Yeah! Sniff, sniff. Why are you trying to impersonate a dog? I will have you know identity theft of animals is a serious crime. That's not it! I recognize the smell, but where's it coming from? That's probably the stink of failure upon me, not to mention I've been drinking all night. Oh, and I have these rags in my pocket. That's it! I knew I'd recognize that smell. Where did you get that? You know this chemical? Of course! It is a byproduct from the old paints we used to order. Cheap stuff. Almost ruined our business. What? How so? It was a coating we used to protect from water before we painted it, but it was a faulty product. The damn thing spoiled the wood and changed its color when exposed to heat or cold. So that's how the words appeared. But where did the heat and cold come where did the heat and cold came from that triggered it? Hey, wait! Those words! Someone used to write with those... used to write those damn words. How do I know it wasn't you? Why the hell would I give the only clue that connected me as a suspect? Fair point. Okay, so then. I think that was everything I get from this place. Now to crack this case wide open. You have collected all the clues. You can study them along with the profiles by clicking on the icons. Oh. When you're ready to start the final stage of the game, interact with the crystal ball. Okay, so this is a perfect time to save. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Ah! The cleaning crew really know how to clean a crime scene. You can almost eat off the floor now. Now if only we can clean up this mess. Stop screaming about ghosts already. Only if you allow me to interrogate the ghost. Never! We already have suspects. About that, did you even have a reason for killing March? Of course, Mr. May was falsifying records and stealing money from the company. Wait, who? What? I have no idea what... Cram it, May. I have proof, and Miss June used to have a crush on March, so I think that she killed Mrs. Roseanne March. That's not true. And when John March couldn't stop looking into her death, Bill gripped Miss June and she killed him too. You don't have any proof of that. Her death was an accident. Well, do you have any actual proof that Miss June killed Roseanne? Not yet, but I am building to it. And what about Richard May? Wasn't he a last-minute addition to last night's summoning? That's right. I didn't have the time to plan anything out. Guys, maybe we should be discussing potential theories in front of the suspects? Your ghost theory doesn't make sense either. I mean, did you even summon the ghost in question yet? That's because that's... Hey, Augustus, why am I not being able... why am I not able to summon the ghost again?
Because your bond with the ghost is not strong enough.
Yeah, what'd she say? Hey, guys, about my theory, this was a simple accident. Shut the hell up!
I don't think this is going anywhere.
So why don't we ask the dead guy himself?
Silent Jack!
Why don't we try summoning Mr. March's spirit?
Eh? Don't tell me. You are supporting Tira's theory? Yeah, I am suspicious too. You never take my side.
Somebody once told me that I need to keep an open mind to solve this case, so I am giving it a try. I mean, we have everything to summon him, right? The diary, the love letters he held dear, and 2 close friends.
Sorry to disappoint, but Madame Augustus needs time to recharge her powers as we was helping Officer Tira summon Roseanne's spirit.
Ha! Excuses!
It's true for all psychics. Feel free to ask around.
Not to worry. I can do this myself. I mean, how hard can it be, right?
You know what? Fine. But later, I'm going to tell everyone what you did, and you will be a laughingstock. Isn't he already one?
Can it, Tira? I'm gonna be the boss.
You sure you're prepared for this?
Trust me. I do voodoo magic all the time and put curses on post offices, so I know what I'm doing. Are you really serious right now? You know this is fake, right? Well, if you insist on becoming the prime suspect in this case again, I could stop. Summon him! Summon him! I believe in you! Very well. Let us begin. Oh, spirits of the underworld, hear my call. This is insane. I am Dreg, an unlicensed psychic, but I hope you will give my services a try.
Oh, you got the vibe going. Maybe this will work.
Can you hear me, spirits? Okay. Oh, sorry. Was that too loud? How about now?
What?
Alright, so we have agreement on volume.
Holy, he actually called the spirits. I always knew you weren't normal, Dreg.
So, spirits, I had a question for you. Go! How are you guys? Is heaven really that great as the preachers advertise it?
Damn it, Dreg!
What? There's an open bar, but with non-alcoholic drinks? Never mind. It seems I contacted hell, accidentally.
Stop wasting time, Dreg, and find March already.
Fine. Oh, spirits, we are looking for a Mr. John March. Tall guy, dark pink hair. Found him.
Alright, ask him now who killed him.
Oh, spirit of John March, sorry to bother you when you were just departed, but we would like to know who brutally murdered you last night. What? Are you serious? I see. Just as I expected. He killed himself. I just know it.
What? Who? Who killed him?
The culprit is...
Eek! It is happening again.
I knew it. So dark. So evil. You are the true culprit. It was the goddamn post office all along.
What?
The spirits have spoken. We should immediately head out and arrest every post office employee with extreme prejudice.
My word, this is incredible. Damn it, Dreg, you set this up, didn't you? So no ghost, huh?
Wait, what's happening?
I'm scared. What? I have no idea what's going on.
Isn't it obvious Drake Morris has figured out the truth behind Mr. March's death?
Wait, really? I did. And I'd like to give Madame Augustus a big thanks for allowing me to use her flickering candles for my experiment.
It was the least I could do.
Alright, wise guy, now stalling, tell me your theory, so I can squash it like I did with Polly's. Not the way I remember it, but let's see what you have to say.
Alright, let us start with the actual blood words.
You are now about to start a debate. Choose the correct answer among the multiple choices to keep the story going. Wait, choose the correct answer. Okay. Be warned, choosing the wrong answer results in health loss. So lose all health and it's game over. And you will have to start from your last save point. Would you like to repeat the instructions? Nah, I'm good. I got this. Checkpoint reach. Save the game? Sure, why not? Bloody worms. Ah, yes, the fake blood.
It is not real?
Nope. It is, a byproduct. Because it's a chemical, right? So... it is a byproduct of cheap paint that March and May's business used to apply as coating on the wood. Just so you know, I was the one who told him that, and we stopped using it a long time ago.
Shut up, May. You are still a prime suspect. But then, why does it suddenly appear like that?
The chemical reacts with wood and changes the color when it is exposed to cold and heat.
Really? But then, what caused the temperature to rise and fall like that?
Isn't it obvious the phenomenon that happened right now and last night? The ghosts.
Or maybe it's the flickering lights. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is the ghosts. Ow! Okay, no, it's not the ghost. It's not the ghost then. Let's see. It is the flickering lights, because, I mean, they're everywhere, right? There we go, the flickering lights. Have you not noticed the two giant candles by the words?
What? I see. When they are starting flickering, it created hot and cold spots, which gave the chemical the exposure it needed.
Precisely. That's why I was able to recreate those words again right now.
But wait, doesn't this make Mr. May the killer since he knew about the chemical and its effects beforehand?
That's true, but both the words and the rag found were weeks old, and he wasn't aware of this place until last night.
But that doesn't make sense. Who else knew about the chemical?
But pretty much everyone in the company and the people. March and I know it since it was a huge incident that almost destroyed our business.
He's right. I also knew about it, but I didn't have any way of getting it myself.
Huh. Well, we'll see about that. This was done weeks ago, Polly. Mrs. Parch wasn't dead yet, so both of them had no time to set this up.
In that case, maybe March was right. Someone killed his wife and then killed him, and maybe that someone is one of these two.
That's insane! Her death was an accident!
Roseanne was my best friend. I had no reason to kill her or John.
And that's where everything contradicts. If both murders were pre-planned, then June had no reason to kill John, since he didn't suspect her yet.
Right. Our theory was the killer was afraid that John would eventually find the truth, which is why he was killed.
Yes, and as far as May is concerned, if it was really about money, then there was no reason to kill Roseanne. That's right! Roseanne wasn't even in our contract. So even if John died, she would not have gotten any of the business. So then I started thinking, what is the common point between these two deaths? Mr. and Mrs. March.
What are you trying to say, Dreg?
Think about it. What is the one common point in both Roseanne and John's death?
Their timing? Broken things, a relation, the diary? I'm gonna say the relation.
Nope. Okay, definitely not. Alright, what about their timing? I mean, because the timing of it is definitely weird. Okay, definitely not. Might be weird, but it's not about that. It's about the diary. Ah! The Way of Death. It's about the Way of Death. Or ghosts. It's about ghosts. Ah! It's about the Way of Death. It's not about the Way of Death. Their timing, the Way of Death, broken things. Broken things, then?
Some things broke when they weren't supposed to.
Ah, Roseanne March died because of broken stairs, which is supposed to be brand new. And John March died falling out of the window because it and the chair he was sitting on were damaged due to wear out.
Yes, and two of those 3 broken things had one thing in common.
Termites?
Termites. The chair and window both had termites. Now what does that tell us about Roseanne's death?
It can't be. The new stairs were broken due to termites? Hold on. Isn't this far-fetched? How about we find it right now? I sent a guard to pick up the evidence from the Roseanne case a while ago. Dr. Sy, please check the wood sample they bring and let us know if Dreg's theory is correct. On it! Now we wait. And it's done. Incredible! The samples match! What?
I knew it.
Hey Doc, are you sure? Yes, the wear-out pattern is the same as the window and the chair, and the stairs were indeed infested with termites. March was right. Roseanne was indeed murdered.
Nope, her death was still an accident.
Eh? Man, this just gets more confusing. I'm in suspense. I really want to know what's going on. What? How can you be so sure?
It is true the killer never intended to kill Roseanne. Its only target was John.
Then what? Who? My head hurts. If you're going to make such claims, then why don't you introduce us to the killer already?
I suppose I should.
You really know who it is?
This person was the true mastermind, and it can only be seen if you keep an open mind.
It was him. He committed suicide. I'm going to stick to that theory.
The true killer. All the clues in the timeline points to this person. It has to be this person. The only person who killed Roseanne and John March and set the whole stage for it is John March. Where is John March? Ah, there he is. Ow! It's not John March.
Okay, so it's not them. It's not Madame Augustus. Because I doubt that woman could actually do that. It can't be Roseanne. Could it? That's just a weird way to... I mean... May actually does benefit from this. Because he has multiple businesses and he's definitely into money. June, I don't think could. Especially since she did not... I mean, because he's saying it was intended to kill John. But he also didn't know this place. So what about Roseanne? Because she also... Maybe? Oh, what? What the hell?
It's true, Roseanne March killed John March and herself.
That doesn't make any sense. She died several weeks ago and John died yesterday. Then it was a ghost. I knew it. But that can't be, right? Traitor, you are on board Tara's theory.
Wow, the psychic community would love to hear about this.
I think this is the most craziest theory for today. I did not expect any less from Dreg Morris.
First of all, I never said it was a ghost. Secondly, try to think about this logically for a second. Roseanne March something about this person irked me to the end. To no end. And when I kept an open mind, I realized this person is too... nice? A little too nice. It felt unnatural.
But she has always been like that.
There's one person here who she should have been very angry at. Should have been you, Miss... What's her name again? Martha? I think. Martha. Or Richard. No. I don't know about you, but if someone tried to break off my wedding and steal my husband, I will hate them all my life.
Your husband? Hold on. It connects. The window and chair were affected weeks ago. Almost the same time she came to visit me.
The timeline fits.
Last night's appointment was almost made by her originally, but when other customers could have triggered it.
Nope. For one simple reason. Roseanne chose Augustus for one simple reason. Slow business. She only used the special effects on new customers, which she rarely got.
And John March was a second new customer, so she planned that ahead. Hold on, this is all just speculations. What proof do we have of this?
The giant words "together forever" originally was said by John's wife. Ow! No. John's mother? She used to say those words, and hence it was also the tagline of John's wedding.
Last night, it was John's mother who was supposed to be summoned. So Roseanne was planning on killing John and making it look like his mother's ghost killed him. It's the littlest details.
And even if the police didn't believe it, it could have always been ruled out as an accident. Unfortunately for Roseanne, she was careless in handling the termites and ended up infecting her own home. Then her death was really an accident? Yes. Unfortunately for John, the trap was already set and there was no one to stop it since nobody knew. It's ironic. If she hadn't died in the accident, this case would have been ruled out as an accident.
No!
Martha?
You're lying. Roseanne wasn't evil.
I am pretty sure a good check of her belongings and a background check would prove me right.
But why? They were truly in love. I saw it. They never fought. They always were happy.
Sorry to burst your fantasy bubble, but real love is not all sunshine and rainbows.
And how would you know of real love, you soulless demon?
You're right. I haven't experienced it myself, but I have seen those who are in love. People who truly love each other argue and fight all the time, sometimes even so much that an onlooker like me will think they are through. But despite everything, they forgive, learn, and still decide to be together, which is why Roseanne never left you.
Eh?
She was probably planning on killing John for a long time, so she never felt truly attached to him, which is why she forgave you so easily. She considered you a friend and didn't mind that you even tried to ruin her wedding.
But then, I am partly responsible for John's death. If I hadn't...
No, child, this is not your fault.
Eh?
You are a simple, misfortunate woman who was caught up in this. You are a victim yourself.
But how can I forgive myself?
You can't. You will just have to learn to live with it, just like me.
So we checked the March house and we found a bottle of dead termites in a safe alongside the chemical byproduct. Unbelievable! We also found a secret will according to which everything John owns goes to Rosanna in case of his death.
So it seems you were right about the money after all. Only had the wrong person.
I had a background check done and she does a criminal record of small-time thefts. I guess she was upping her game.
You were right about Roseanne being the murderer, except you thought it was her ghost.
No, I was right about the accident part, but the wrong person too, right?
Yes, but I wasn't talking to you.
Furthermore, it seems May really wasn't the only one who was stealing from the company. Oh, it wasn't the one. It was just some random employee.
2 cases solved in one day. A new record.
I feel bad for Miss June. I wonder how she would be able to get over it.
Well, she just hopped carriage ride with Mr. May. Maybe things will work out as her fate intends to.
No fair. I was going to ask him out.
Seriously. Is it the business? Should I buy some stocks in this furnishing deal after all?
But how did you guess it was Roseanne? How did you really make the connection?
I kept an open mind and listened to Augustus told me that Roseanne's spirit was in pain. Why was her soul in pain if she was a good person? Unless she did something that caused her to be punished.
So like you should open a psychic business yourself.
I know, right? I already have the face for it, and I do like scaring people. Can I go home?
I know I skipped that part, but I'll scold him later. Meanwhile, I'm going to HQ to find my note you threw away. So what are your plans for the rest of the day?
I'm going back to HQ to watch Polly search for his note while it's still in my pocket.
Boy, is he going to be angry. Call me when you will reveal it to him. I will always enjoy seeing you beaten up.
Will do. Well, I should get going too. Love, huh? It can either make you or destroy you. I wonder how I will react when true love comes my way. I'll probably ruin it like everything in my life.
And there's the depression. Wow, that was... Oh, there's more to it. Rate and comment the game to support the series. Friend Vazant J. Yep, so
Vincent J to get updated when the next episode is released. That was pretty cool. I like the little jokes there. The game was really fun. I liked it. I enjoyed this game. It was really fun. But I gotta really stop putting so many voices and then forgetting what voices what impressions I give the people. I mean, I feel so bad. I feel really terrible. I am sorry, guys. You must have been really confused. Like, wait, who's he impersonating now? Who's he doing? But holy crap. Okay, so that's why I enjoy doing these games, though. I can mess around. I can interact a little bit more, and you guys can just see me be a little crazy. I mean, because that's what I want to do. I want to make you guys laugh. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you really did. If you like this video, make sure to fist bump that like button. Share this game. I mean, it's pretty new, and he has other medieval games. He seems to be focused on the medieval title in addition to anything. I mean, but this might actually have a connection. It was just one of his latest games, so this is pretty cool. I might check out the other ones. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.